Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Kadash.
I'd like to give honors and respect to the elders and the apostle of Great Millstone who have brought forth this truth with 144% sincerity and diligence. And I would like to give sincere salutations to the elect, the hopeful elect that are scattered abroad. And I am Darash, and I am coming to you with a short lesson today, and it's going to be titled Time for Payback. So we're going to get into it, and we're going to go to the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 6. And it reads, "Seeing it is a righteous thing with the power to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you." And the word recompense is a compound word, and the word re meaning back, and compense to pay. So when you put it together, it means to pay back. So what the Lord is going to do, he's going to pay back all those other heathen nations after what they've done to us. After all the stuff that they've done and gotten away with, he's going to make sure that they get double what they've done. So I'll read again. "Seeing it is a righteous thing with the power to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you." And that's what these heathen nations do, is they trouble us every day, day by day. They don't let up, especially mainly Esau Edom, who is in rulership right now. And next we're going to go to the book of Psalms, chapter 6, verse 10. Alright. This is Psalms chapter 6, verse 10. And it reads, "Let all mine enemies be ashamed and sore vexed. Let them return and be ashamed suddenly." So what the Lord is going to do is that he's going to break them down of their pride, dignity, everything. Because right now these other heathen nations, they're built up with so much pride, as if they have all the power, they have all the right, that they can do no wrong. They believe themselves to be above us and better. And now, because of that pride, the Lord is going to show them that they are not what they think or believe themselves to be. He's going to vex their spirits in these upcoming troubling times, and they're going to see and find out that who are the true chosen are, which is us. Next, we're going to go to Proverbs chapter 15, verse 25. And it reads, chapter 15, verse 25. "The Lord will destroy the house of the proud, but he will establish the border of the widow." And that widow is us. That woman that's without her bridegroom. And destroying the house of the proud. Who's the proud? These are the nations, the so-called white people, so-called Asians, Middle Eastern Indians, the Arabs, so on and so forth. And he's going to rise us up, build us back up. Because mainly the one who's in power right now, Esau Edom, the so-called white people, they know that they have but a short time. So they're trying to do whatever they can to keep that birthright, but it's not going to happen.
God, I got a precept up.
Right.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 59, and verse 5. And it reads, "Though therefore, O Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, our power of hosts, the power of Israel, awake to visit all the heathen, be not merciful to any wicked transgressors."
That was 59. Chapter, what was the verse?
That was Psalms 59, verse 5.
Okay, 59, verse 5. Psalms 59, verse 5. Salakia. 59, verse 5. Thou therefore, O Lord, power.
God.
Okay. Thou therefore, O Lord, power of hosts, the power of Israel, awake to visit all the heathen, be not merciful to any wicked transgressors. Now, right there speaks for ourselves that the Lord is not going to show any of these other excuse me, Slovakia, he's not going to show any of these other heathen nations any mercy. They are going to get the full brunt, that he's going to literally throw the book at them. Meaning that it's no rest, no nothing. They're going to get everything of what they deserve. Next, we're going to go to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 25, verse 5. And it reads, And I will make Rabbah a stable for camels, and the Ammonites, who are the so-called Japanese, a couching place for the flock. And ye shall know that I am Yahweh. Rabbah is the capital city of the dwelling place of the Ammonites, who are the so-called Japanese, and the couching place for the flocks. That's a resting place for our cattle. Meaning that these other heathen nations are going to be taking care of our cattle, basically, once we are back at the top. They're going to be our servants doing our bidding, not us doing their bidding anymore. Next, we have Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 15. And it reads, That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and the power requireth that which is past. That is saying that what's happening, what happened in the past is what's going to happen now, in this present time. And that which is to be has already happened. That means which is already going to happen has already happened before. It's a repeating cycle. And the Lord requireth that which is past. So, like I said, to complete that cycle, what happened back then is going to happen now, and vice versa.
It's like that worldly saying, history repeats itself.
Exactly, Con. Exactly. Next, to back that up, we're going to go to chapter 1, verse 9 of the book of Ecclesiastes. And it reads, That thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is nothing new under the sun. That is basically saying again, once again, that anything under the sun is nothing new, because it's already been done. Like what the brother said earlier, history repeats itself. So, I hope this lesson was edifying, and all praises, honor, and glory is definitely due, especially in these times. So, once again, we would like to give all honor, glory, and praise unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekah Kadash.
I'll give honors and respect to the elders and the apostle of Great Millstone who have brought forth this truth with 144% sincerity and diligence. And we'll give sincere salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered abroad. Kwam Yasharala, Wa Abba Babal. Shalom for now.
Wa Bababa.
Alright, Slake, before we end this lesson, I got 3 more scripts. And what we're going to go to is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 4. Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption, and the glory, and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the service of the power, and the promises. Those promises, they were given unto us by the Most High. And He's the one that adopted us when He brought us out of the land of Egypt. And now we're going to go to Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8. And it reads, For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath He sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of His eye. So, anybody that puts their hands on us, that we're the apple of the Lord's eye. He has favored us. We are His chosen. We are His favorite. No one else. So anybody that puts their hand on us, they're putting their hands on the apple of the Lord's eye, and He doesn't approve of that. And now I'm going to go back to 2 Thessalonians, just to tie in the lesson here to drive the point home. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6. And it reads, "Seeing it is a righteous thing with the power to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you." So, like I said, at the beginning of the lesson, the word recompense means to pay back. So, what has been done unto us will be done twofold unto our enemies. And now that the point's been driven home, hopefully this lesson was edifying and you were able to catch on and understand it. So, we would like to give all honor, glory, and praise unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekakadash.
I'd like to give double honors and respect to the double honors and respect to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who brought forth this truth with 144% sincerity and diligence. And we'd like to give a sincere salutation to the hopeful elect that are scattered abroad. Kwam Yasharala wa Abba Babal.
Wa Abba Babal.
Shalom.
Shalom.